I'm going to show you a home workout that does what I call the big six. So it's a full body workout. It's really simple. I'm going to show you easy version and a hard version. You can do this at home with minimal equipment. The only thing you need is somewhere to pull from, somewhere to hang. And I'll show you some options for that, for at home. What I tend to use, because I do this, been doing this for a few years, is a setup here, okay? But you can do much more simple than that. I'll just show you some of the options here. This is a standalone pull-up station. My favourite is gymnastic rings, which they cost £10 on eBay, plastic gym rings. They come with these straps, adjustable size straps. You can put them up in your house or over a tree. You've got doorway pull-up bars like this. I think this is about 10 quid on eBay. You can even hang a towel over something and pull with the towel. This is a 4-arm forklift. Absolutely love this thing. You can chuck this over the barrel of a tree. It's got handles in it that you can pull. And you can even make contraptions that go inside a door with rope. Made this handle out of PVC pipe. You can put some rope in, tie a knot, put it inside a doorway, boom, you've got something to pull on. So there's no excuse for not being able to find somewhere to pull up at home. Okay, and I don't do this for, I'm not into bodybuilding, I'm not an athlete or anything like this. I do this because I want to be healthy for the whole of my life. So this is for daily vitality and longevity. And I only train twice a week, and each workout's probably 20 to 30 minutes long. So I'm not doing this to be an Olympic athlete. I'm doing this to be a healthy, normal person. Okay, so the big six, we have a vertical push and a vertical pull, horizontal push, horizontal pull, a squat movement, so squatting is like this, and a hinging movement, which is to do with hinging like this at the hips, which works more the back part of your leg, and other things. And going to add to that some core work as well for the front of your torso and the back. So vertical pull, vertical push, horizontal pull, squatting, hinging, and core. Okay, so to the practices. So vertical pull, we're up here. So the harder version, the full version would be the full pull-up. So with a pull-up, I'll just quickly show you what that would look like. Okay, so you notice I'm exhaling on the hard part of the exercise out of my mouth and inhaling on the easier part. And when you do a pull-up, you should have your shoulders down, don't bunch up like that. And you want to, all of these exercises you want to do slowly and without using momentum. Okay, so this is all, you're engaging your muscles throughout the whole movement. You're cheating by using momentum to get you up. Okay, so, and also doing it slow and steady reduces the risk of injury. So the easy version of a pull-up is the assisted pull-up. So what you would do is you would get your, whatever you're pulling up on, to be about the same height as your shoulders, and you use your legs to assist you. So you go down, okay, you notice I keep my elbows close to my side as well. And I like to rotate my wrists as I do it. You if you're using something that rotates, it's really helpful for not hurting your wrist and your elbows and your shoulders. If you use a bar, because it forces your wrists into one single position throughout the whole movement, you can get some pain in your forearms. Some people don't, but I prefer to use something that moves. Okay, so we've done that. Vertical push. So I like to do what's called a pike push-up. So the move is this move, okay? So if you're using weights, you'd have dumbbells like this, and you're going up and down. So pike push-up, I like to rest my feet against something. You don't have to do that. And this mat just helps stop slipping. So I'll just demonstrate the pike push-up. Okay. I'm not that flexible, so my legs don't go totally straight. If you were to do that from the side, it would look like this. So what you're doing is you're going in at an angle and coming back out at an angle, okay? Like this, back out at the same angle. So this is the movement. Now, if that's too difficult for you, the easier version of that is to just do that against the wall. I haven't got a wall here to use, so if I was to demonstrate on this here, you would. So the easy version of it is like this. So going in, out. Okay. And in terms of numbers of repetitions for all of these things, if you can do between 5 to 20 repetitions, that's the kind of range that's good. If you were doing 20 repetitions, you'd want to make it harder by just twitching to a harder version of it. Okay, vertical, yes, we've done that. So squatting. I'll show you the harder version first. So I like to do single leg squats, but to make it so it's not all about balancing, particularly difficult on carpet, it's best with shoes on a hard surface. Then you can do single leg squats without any assistance. I'll see if I can do one here on the carpet. So, okay, so that's a single leg squat that's not assisted, but you don't need to do that because you can end up doing a lot of balancing. So you can use these straps to help keep your balance. And there's two versions of this. There's the harder version is the pistol squat, where you hold one leg out like this and you go down and then push up. Okay, so I'm just balancing myself with these straps. And if you're directly underneath, it's kind of easier you to pull yourself up. But I'll have to demonstrate this backwards, because if you walk back like this and hold the straps like this, then you're not tempted to pull yourself up like this. This is just for balancing. So the slightly easier version of this is to not have one leg out in front. So you just go like this. More of an angle. Okay. The other leg. So that's a single leg squat. Double leg squat. It's the easier version of that. So you want your feet shoulder width apart, slightly angled out, and I'll just show you what it would look like. You can either go like this or like that. You go down and up, and again you do all of these moves, you do really slowly, you're not using momentum. Okay, and what you want to do is, you'll notice if you get too far down, this is easy here, and this is easy here. So you want to work within that range. So not going down, so you want just where it starts getting easy, that's when you stop, and then going up. And when it starts to get easy, that's where you stop and you switch. But you don't stop at any point. Okay, and again, you're doing it really slowly, and you push through your heels, and that makes you can feel it in your bum, and that protects your knees. Okay, if you don't push through your heels, you'll feel it suddenly goes into your knees, and you can hurt your knees doing it that way. Okay, horizontal pull. So we go back in here. So this is called a reclining row, a recline row, and is a bit like a reverse push-up. So like this. Okay, so you notice keeping my hips up, my torso, my whole body is straight, chest puffed out. You're pulling your elbow, if the move feels like you're pulling your elbows back, like that, close to your body. To make this easier, you can have your legs bent, like this. Or, great thing about bodyweight stuff is if you increase or decrease the angle, you can reduce or increase the effects of gravity. So, I think my feet might slip a bit on the carpet here, but if you put a mat down or we're wearing shoes, or I can go like that actually. Okay, so I'm at an angle. So there's less gravity, it's easier. Okay. So that's a horizontal pull, horizontal push. So the push up or press up, as we call it in England, is a really great exercise. I'll just demonstrate it quickly. Okay, so you see my torso straight, slightly pushing my bum up to protect my lower back. When you do it, you want your elbows to come in close to your side. Don't do it like this. It's okay to do a vertical press like this, but a horizontal push shouldn't be done like this. You should have it with where your elbows come in close to the side of your body. That protects your shoulder. And the way to do that is to just slightly brush your ribs as you come up with your shoulders, or with your elbows, and you can just rotate the angle of your hands to get that right. So you can have your hands a bit like that rather than like that. You can go a bit like that. Again, do it nice and slowly and don't use momentum. You don't want to do it fast, you do it slow. That protects you from injury and also stops you from cheating and using momentum. Okay, so the slightly easier version of the push-up is having your knees on the ground. So just demonstrate that. And if that was too difficult for you, you can push up into a wall. Again, I haven't got a wall necessarily here to do it, but it's the same movement. Your hands against the wall. Okay. So that's a vertical push. What else have we got? Oh, sorry, horizontal push. Hinging. Okay. So this is called a hip thruster. And you put your heel on the ground. This leg goes up like this 90-degree angle. And what you're trying to do is push like this, your knee up to the ceiling, back down again. So I'll just demonstrate what it looked like. You're going as high as you can, and you can experiment by moving your heel different distances away from your body to make it harder or easier. Okay. When you do one leg, you finish that one, go to the next one. Okay. You always do the same number of repetitions per limb, and you always start with your weaker side, so you don't do more with your stronger side, because otherwise you'll be walking around in circles. You can put something heavy on here and do it. You could put sandbag or a weight of some type. The easier version is with two leg version, like this. Okay, and you don't touch the ground. And you go, I'm wearing shorts, so they probably are touching the ground a bit, but you don't touch the ground. And again, you do it really slowly. And just keeping my hands up so I'm not using them to push myself up. Okay? So, hinge. Okay, last thing is core. So, again, there's tons of exercises you can do with all of these things. I'm just trying to show you some simple ones. This one I really like, it's called the bicycle, and you see people sometimes doing this and they do it really fast. The key to this is to do it really, really slowly. So I just demonstrate it. Now I'm just touching my head with my fingertips, because again you can cheat by holding the back of your head. Just touching my head with my fingertips, and go really slowly and just touching my knee, or as close as you can get with your elbow. And I've lifted, my shoulders are off the ground. Okay, and you do this really, really slowly. If you find it difficult, you can do it a bit faster, I suppose, if it's too difficult to do it really slowly, but I really recommend doing that slowly. And then, so that does works to the front of your torso. Last exercise to show you, stuff to do your posterior chain, so all down the back of your body. This is called the bird dog exercise. So the easier version of this is with your hands and knees on the ground like this, and you reach out with the opposite. So here I've got my left leg out, my right arm out, trying to reach the wall on both ends of the room. Head down, like that. Okay, and then you change to the other one. Now you can either hold this as a static position and time yourself, and then swap, or you can do repetitions like this, again, slowly. Okay, and you're trying not to rotate your body, so you're keeping your body flat all the time. So the harder version of this is you lift your knees just like an inch off the ground, like this. Okay? So it's much harder to do this. And again with this, you can hold the position like this, or you can do repetitions like I'm doing. And again, you all want to do it really slowly. Doing it slowly is the name of the game with all this stuff. And in terms of how you put that together into a workout, you could do that sequence, that's the way I've done it. You could just do the exercises one after another with no rest. And that's called doing it as a circuit. And you could do it one time through, go back to the beginning, do it again, maybe do it 3 times, what might be the maximum for that. That might take you up to about half hour, 25-minute workout. Or you can do the other type of way of doing these exercises is to do a set, wait for a minute, do another set, wait for a minute, go on to the next exercise. I prefer to do things as a circuit, and I always like to do each set of an exercise to failure. So that means you can't do another repetition without losing your form, and then that's when to move on to the next one. And so there's loads of other exercises. I only train 2 times a week. I might do something like this workout I've just done, say 3 times, and then another time a week do a slightly different exercise which has a focus more on something else. But I'll probably do some other videos at some point, show you all of those things, but that's just something really simple to help you. I've been working out at home since 2007, never been to a gym, never paid for gym membership, never bought any expensive fancy equipment, and journey time to the gym is 0. You can do it outside when it's sunny, so this is the way I like to do it, and thanks very much for watching. Any questions, you can always comment on a video and I'll try and answer the best I can. Thanks very much.